Hey, what's up guys, it's Enrico here. I'm playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2 at the moment. Now this ugly son of a gun in front of me is called an Cacace, and the reason I'm keeping my distance is because not just of the two of them, but it also one hit kills you if it gets close to you, and it doesn't really care even if you're a Jedi, it'll still kill you. It's got some like insanely like sharp claws on its like 6 legs or 8 legs, I'm not really sure how many it has. I didn't take the time to count them. So this game is Star Wars Battlefront 2. It was created in November 2005, which is almost 8 years ago, and it's the first in the series to include multiplayer. It's available on the PC, Xbox and PS2, and you can even pick it up on Steam now for like £6 or £6 to £7 I think it is. It includes 64 player matches on the PC, and I'm currently playing campaign mode at the moment, where you play as the 501st Legion of clone troopers or stormtroopers. I think there's like 6 to 7 classes you can pick from. There's like an insane amount of vehicles you can choose, which are all from the Star Wars films, or even from like the cartoon series for the Clone Wars, I think. Yeah, so you get to play as the different Jedi there as special characters once you've unlocked enough points or it hits a key part in the campaign. You get to play as a Jedi, which you can see me playing as here. You get to obviously use lightsaber attacks. You're able to throw your lightsaber at enemies and also use the Force on enemies. This Jedi, for example, has Force pull attacks, which means I can pull the enemies towards me and kill them. The way that you stay alive as a Jedi is that you get that lightsaber there, which decreases when you take damage, and it also decreases over time, so that you have to keep killing enemies and being useful in the battle in order to keep playing as a Jedi. So as you guys may know, DICE at E3 recently announced that they would be making a Star Wars Battlefront, which is not a sequel to the series, but instead DICE's own version of a Battlefront game. I'm really looking forward to this, as I love DICE's games, such as Mirror's Edge, and obviously Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4 is coming out soon, which looks absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see what the Frostbite engine brings to the Star Wars franchise. I'd also love to see some things in the Battlefront game, such as ground to space battles, like progressing from ground to space throughout a multiplayer level would be really, really cool. For example, taking launch pads on the ground and then going into space and fighting, like for example around the Death Star or even like around some Star Destroyers would be really, really cool, having to take one out. I'd love to see all of the vehicles and characters added in from the game's films, and of course they are releasing some new films which have been announced, so hopefully we'll get to see loads and loads more cool vehicles and also enemies and character types being added in from that series, which would be really, really awesome. As well as some of the old ones. I hope they bring back, like for example the Clone Wars, which would be really cool to see, which in itself I think should have had its own movie because it would have been absolutely awesome. Now for Battlefield 4, on the consoles it will be 64 players. That's across the Xbox One and PS4, and also on the PC. So hopefully for Star Wars Battlefront they'll also include 64 player battles. As I mentioned earlier, on the PC at the moment, which is the game the game I'm playing at the moment on screen, this is a 64 player match, so it's very, very big, it's very fun to play. There's lots of action going on, as you'd expect. And, well, DICE obviously love having these huge epic battles, as you see with the Battlefield series, so hopefully they'll incorporate that in their own special touch to the Battlefront series. You won't believe how many times I've cocked up doing this commentary, saying the word Battlefront and Battlefield, with them both starting with a battle and then an F word, which isn't fuck. Another thing I'd like to see being reintroduced from Battlefront 2 into the DICE's version of the Battlefront game would be co-op game modes such as Galactic Conquest, where you and your friends fight against a team of bots, such as the Onslaught mode that you saw in Battlefield Bad Company 2. This helps to train new players, so if they don't even have a training mode, it's very, very cool to just be able to play against bots, because you're able to just practice, learn how to use things such as the Jedi, which you might not be able to get as much of a go from if you're, say, a new player. You'll never get a chance to use a Jedi because you simply don't do well enough. So that's it for this episode, guys. Make sure to let me know what you're looking forward to from the Star Wars Battlefront series, and I'll see you guys next time. You can look forward to a commentary where I reveal the Ava Media Live Gamer Portable and I do a review of that. I will be reviewing the Elgao and the Roxio capture cards. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure to comment, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. See you guys later.